want better for y'all.
I don't think enough people are saying this shit.
These are just our ideas.
Maybe we should all be a little bit more self-aware and a little bit less delusional.
What do we know?
What the fuck could we possibly know?
Hey, look, get your shit together.
But let me stay focused.
All right, welcome back to the reason they should have never gave you niggas microphones. I'm Little Low.
Or cameras. I'm Big Shot Shay.
This is Let Me Stay Focused, the podcast. Woo! Happy New Year! Woo! It's up to you, New York, New York. Start spreading the news. That's my shit.
I don't know that song.
You don't? After they do the ball drop in New York, they play Old Lang Syne or whatever it is, and then they play Start Spreading the News. And then it's like, I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. And then Andy Cohen is tore up. They play that before they cut to Don Lemon. Well, he ain't got a job no more, so.
Yeah, they fired him.
They fired his ass.
Fortunately.
I thought it was racism till they said Soledad O'Brien said something. I said, all right now, that's my girl. She interviewed me for BT.
Yeah.
Your goose is cooked with me, buddy.
Yeah.
Long story short.
2025, y'all.
You made it.
We made it.
Woo!
Nigga, we made it.
Do you have any resolutions?
Yeah, I have a lot.
Okay, tell your resolutions. I'm about to oh no, it's just one camera. Never mind. I was about to adjust the lighting on camera. But it's because on the live, you under the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they can see me, though.
Yeah. I don't tolerate that type of, I learned that lesson in summer school.
But yeah, I mean, this year I want to focus on self-improvement, you know. I mean, which is like, I say this shit every year, but really just specifically, I want to like learn how to swim.
Woo!
And I want to like just keep trying new things. You know, stay focused.
Hey.
No pun intended. You know, get closer to myself and like just more spiritually like grounded and you know all the good things. I don't have my list in front of me because I actually did like write some stuff down, but like it's in my journal. So yeah. I mean, y'all just gonna have to see.
Every year we say we're gonna get a production assistant. Every year we fail. But this year we took the pictures.
Yes.
We're getting closer every day. Our disco ball is on the loose, but we're getting closer every day to something. And my resolution, personally, is the same resolution every year. Don't die, and every year I do it. One year I won't do it.
Yeah.
So I got to appreciate it every year.
Yeah. Shout out to God.
I'm going to get my grandma to make me some black-eyed peas. Well, by the time you're hearing this, my grandma made me some black-eyed peas.
Oh, we.
And every year I say I'm going to get another tattoo. Every year I don't do it.
Yeah.
I just be living.
Going with the flow. Yeah.
I do think we need to actually find a production assistant.
I think so too. I still don't know how the fuck we supposed to do that though.
I don't know because other people be starting their podcast and they already have the production
right. I'm like,
assistant.
how the fuck y'all even do that shit? Like,
why the fuck did I even learn how to do half this shit? Y'all started with that. Y'all ate that. That didn't occur to me.
we
never moved the production studio in the house. Still ain't.
Yeah. I don't know how to even go about doing that because I mean we're not really like they would be a part of the team. They wouldn't actually be like, you know, working for us. You know what I'm saying? We all work together. So I just feel like, you know, we need somebody with that mindset. Like, you know, they want to go far with us, not necessarily like they just the help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So maybe we don't need a production assistant. We need, because we ain't even got no damn producer.
We need a third. We need a
producer
third.
Gonna have an assistant. We don't got no. We need a Spinderella, damn it.
Right, exactly. Yeah, we need that.
So, still, I mean, we checking the email, but
hopefully, you know, that's something we can do this year. We'll see.
I feel hopeful, even though production assistant has been on my 2020 insert number here, get shit done list for the last 2 years.
Yeah, and merch as well.
The merch.
But I feel like really the merch is really gonna happen this year though.
I told you my mom got transfers of our new logo.
Yeah, so merch is definitely happening this year. We can't really speak for the production assistant.
Yeah, but the producer got to speak for themselves.
Yeah, but yeah, we for sure gonna have merch. So y'all look out for that. Or stay tuned.
Yeah, that's all I got. I'm gonna eat my little grapes. Try to get me this.
Yeah,
spring.
I don't have any plans to do any of the like traditional things you're supposed to do, like eat black eyed peas. Like I don't know how I'm gonna get those, but I'm gonna
ask my grandma.
I can try to find a way to get them.
By the time y'all hear this, my grandma will have made both of us black eyed.
That's the thing though, because I'm supposed to be going out of town, so I don't know.
You have to pick them up.
I'm gonna have to like get them before.
Start spreading the news.
But yeah. So what? Am I supposed to go first, or are you?
It's whatever. What I've been watching.
Oh, yeah. So I think it's gonna be you. What you been watching?
Damn. Well, I'm still on Southern Charm, but no, Southern
Hospitality.
Southern Hospitality. Southern Charm is like the housewives version. That the lady who owned the club, she on that show. So she really did pull basically like a Lisa Vanderpump. Okay. But I'm also watching a lot of videos of parrots. I don't know how TikTok figured out that I love parrots. I'm really interested in them. I find them very interesting. They're super smart and they can talk and they live a long time. So in theory, a parrot would be a perfect pet.
In theory.
In theory, but also think about like, let's say I get a parrot. I leave it at my grandma's house. The parrot's going to live 40 more years. So, you know, it'll have people's voices and stuff like that. I just think it's a really interesting thing. And they're really, really smart.
Yeah.
Especially there's like, well, Alex is a famous gray parrot who passed away. But I watch Apollo right now. He's also a parrot. And his dad will show him like a bowl. And he'll be like, Apollo, what is this? And he'll say, it's a bowl. And then he'll be like, what's it made of? And Apollo will take his beak and go, glass. He'll bring up, what's this? It's a bowl. What's it made of? Metal. Apollo be knowing, what's this? It's a book. What's it made of? He'll bite it. Paper. But when he get in the mood, he don't want to earn no more pistachios. Everything's a plant.
Yeah.
What's this? Plant. Plant. He'll put the plant on his head. What's this? Hat.
That's interesting.
They are really interesting, and the more you learn about them, they're like really fascinating. And they're also like trafficked a lot, like exotic birds and shit.
Yeah.
I just think it's cool. They also got the parakeets, but they don't like talk as well. But they're cute.
You said they don't talk as well, but they talk.
Yeah. Like Apollo got two little, I don't know if they're parakeets, but they're small, colorful bird siblings. Okay. They don't know what the bowl is.
They just be looking.
Yeah.
They be like, look at this nigga. Think he know everything.
He working. Apollo goes to the college. They let the college students study Apollo.
That
Apollo
is dope,
be on his shit. And it's really interesting. Like, I just never thought of ever being like, it would be cool to have one of those that's not a dog. I mean, I had a guinea pig growing up, but I never thought about like, this.
Yeah.
And I think that they're cool. Apollo is really, I'm going to play a video of Apollo, but my thing is they can't see Apollo, but he's smart and I like him. And I just think that I can't stop watching these videos of this bird identifying stuff. He said it's a cockroach. He said it's a bug. Oh.
Man. Well, why is he holding the bug like that?
He do not like the bug. They're his little pistachio and stuff.
So they like pistachios?
Yeah, apparently so. But you see how when he was not in the mood, because he don't like them bugs.
Yeah.
When he bring that bug out,
I would do the same shit. Nigga, get out of my face with that.
When he first brought that bug out, he was like, it's a plant. It's a plant. It's a plant. I'm not fucking with y'all. So that's been really interesting to me lately.
That is interesting. TikTok has a way of like...
I'll miss you.
Yeah, it has a way of like really catering to the shit that you're interested in.
I know. I be having to hit not interested sometimes so it don't just become all birds.
Right. I be trying not to like shit sometimes. But yeah, I feel like I love TikTok because you can literally just, you know what I'm saying, find anything up there and kind of go down the rabbit hole.
I'm going to miss it.
It's very easy. But hopefully, you know, I personally don't think it's going to go anywhere, you know.
I don't think this is going to be like, remember when we were all panicking, net neutrality was under siege or whatever, and then it happened and nothing happened? I don't think TikTok's going to be like that. I think it's either going to be like, it's here to stay, like on Wolf of Wall Street, not going any fucking where. Or it's going to be like, damn, they really took that shit. That was the time. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to TikTok-wise, like social media-wise, aside from the podcast, fade back into obscurity, or try to like build a following on another app. I tried Lemonade. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I do not
What's wrong
like
with
it.
it.
It looks like Pinterest. I don't know how to work it. I'm old.
Yeah. I keep seeing Lemonade, but I haven't downloaded it. There's this other app called...
We need to make one, though, because right now, if you join Lemonade, we need to make one for the podcast because you could click and it'll... everyone who follows you on TikTok will follow you. Okay. That has a Lemonade.
Yeah. I mean, we could at least make one for the podcast just in case.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope TikTok doesn't get taken away. You know, I'm hoping for the best. So we're gonna see. You know, hopefully, you know, they push it back like they keep pushing that real ID shit back.
They ain't pushing that back no more because that's how they gonna try to catch undocumented folks.
The real ID shit. That's what I was saying. Like, cause I saw today, it was saying we have until May 8th, May 7th to get the real ID. So I'm like, shit. Let me just go ahead and put in motion the process of like getting that because I don't want to be last minute.
And you know what you got to do to get that? You got to provide a passport and a social.
Okay.
Which means if you're undocumented.
But if you don't have a passport, because you need it to fly, like, yeah, because you, I guess starting May 7th, I don't know if they're going to.
Well, you could also bring like a birth certificate.
Okay. So
but
just
the easiest is passport.
Yeah.
It's like a list. It's like you could bring one passport or two of these and then one of those.
Yeah, okay.
I just brought the passport.
So you already got your real ID?
I do have my real ID. And here's the thing about the real fucking ID. You go get your ass a real ID, your expiration date don't change. So I got a real ID last year. That shit still expired on my birthday this year. And if I wasn't paying attention, I would have been in Vegas with no fucking ID, an expired ID. So be careful with that. But also, you have to show your documents. So soon, undocumented folks will not even be able to fly and see their family in the U.S.
That shit is crazy, y'all. I mean...
Shit getting out of hand.
Yeah. Like, I feel like this shit is really finna turn into, like, some clink shit. Like, I can't say that it's gonna be, like, a dictatorship, but, like, maybe this is the beginning stages of that. Like, that is kind of crazy. I mean, niggas gonna be, the buses and the trains gonna be a lot more, like, I guess, put to use, though.
Pack the fuck out.
Yeah. Like, I mean, maybe they don't want undocumented people, like, really taking advantage of anything, but I'm thinking maybe that'll, like, bring in more money for, like, the trains so that they can, like, we can have a better, like, train system.
But you know what, do you know what that would do to our economy?
What?
Deporting all those people?
Yeah, it's gonna fucking make shit hard. Like, it's gonna make shit hard for everybody. Because, I mean, the undocumented folks, they kind of make up a lot of our economy, a lot of our population. Like, there's a lot of jobs they do that most people don't want to do.
Them rednecks in Texas think it's fun and games. So that Texas revenue looks a fucking mess.
And that's the only thing. Like, it's like it's like I don't want shit to hit the fan, but I kind of can't wait because I'm like, I just want people to see what they fucking voted for.
Yeah, they already like, so the groceries ain't going down.
Right, like, nigga, we told y'all.
We told your ass.
Every day I get mad by that nigga who was on Facebook crying about $12 eggs because, nigga.
The girl who said she had to count out her slices of cheese.
Like, what did y'all think? You thought Trump was really going to lower fucking grocery prices? Like, this nigga don't even...
He preyed on the dumb. Yeah. That's what happened.
So...
And if you got preyed on, guess what that mean?
Yeah.
Damn, that was what we watching?
No, well, yes, that was what we were watching, but I didn't even say my shit.
What are you watching?
So I'm watching this show called The Ultimatum. You heard of it?
I can't. After you sent me through that fucking bullshit with the gay folk, it was too much. I started episode 1 of this season on the plane, and I just said, you know what?
Yo,
I don't see this going good.
Episode 1 of this most recent season was crazy. This most recent season was crazy because I feel like there's a nigga up there, and he's very problematic. His name is JR. And him and this white girl named Sandy.
I was gonna say that white girl walked in and said him.
Yeah, yeah, but he pretty much they pretty much just wanted to fuck each other, and I feel like that's pretty much they were the only like couple, like chosen couple that were like that. You know, it was like there was two hornballs. Really was him mostly, but it was like really you could tell they was like fantasizing or fetishing. Yeah, like they were doing that to each other. Cause he's like, oh yeah, I never fucked with a white girl before. He was like, oh, we would have. He said something about mixed babies and shit.
Oh, they love that shit.
Yeah, and I was just like, okay.
Both
nigga.
my parents is niggas, so
I'm like, nigga, I already was watching it, and I'm like, I already see how this finna go. He got with that white girl and literally forgot he had a black girlfriend. Like, and I know the premise.
And it's no. That's not the one that's like mad pretty.
With what, the boy or the girl?
His girlfriend.
She
The
was
one who had a lot going for herself, and not the one with the curly hair.
It's 3 black girls up there.
Yeah, what she look like?
She was light skin, and she kind of favored.
She had blondish.
I don't know. I don't know if she had blonde hair, but she kind of favored Cardi B. If I had to say she looked like anybody, like she favored Cardi B, and her name is Zaina. If that's the,
I think that's it.
Yeah, if that's the one, I think you're talking about. Her name is Zaina, and
yes,
yeah, her and JR are a couple in real life. Well, they were. I don't know if they're together now, but yeah, I feel like he just was embarrassing, man.
A nigga will embarrass you. I think that's why they was scared of cooking with Kaya.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I don't know, but either way, I watched the whole season. I think
with the ads.
With ads.
Good
The
Lord.
thing about Netflix is the ads is really not that bad. Like they don't hit you over the head with them shits for real. Like I think you watch a couple ads in the beginning and then like they let you watch the whole show. Like it's not like TV with commercial breaks. But
Paramount Plus still gonna play Paramount Plus ads before you watch anything. I got the ad free and it's still like coming soon to Paramount Plus.
Yeah. You know, but yeah, I do like the show Ultimatum, but I do feel like it's problematic because for one, I feel like you shouldn't have to give anybody an ultimatum, you know, like to be with you. Like either somebody wants to marry you or they don't. This whole going on the show to see and like live with somebody else for a month to know like I want to be with this person. You could literally do that in real life and not like have to go on TV.
What I learned from Nick and Vanessa Lachey in the first episode of this season of The Ultimatum is that we all have the same birthday. And I was content with that.
Oh, yeah, they do have the same birthday.
And it's my birthday.
Yeah, and then it is your birthday. I remember like watching that. I was like, oh, they have the same birthday and it's my birthday.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, that's crazy. They both Scorpios and like because that was like the whole thing when like.
Yeah, it was like a rant about Scorpios. Maybe that's why I didn't make it to episode 2. I don't like propaganda.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I do have to finish. Like, I'm pretty sure they have like the last episode with the reunion and shit.
Yeah, and they love doing that back to the weekly stuff. I don't like that.
I couldn't watch the show though without thinking about that girl who I told you about who's
Tiff. They for sure shoot that show.
Yeah. So I was
Mildred was a menace.
I kept seeing them drinking. I just kept thinking like they ain't doing shit but feeding them alcohol and.
I heard that they be editing the show crazy, and so they got the cups you can't see through because the drink would be doing this.
Yeah.
Like they put shit that happened later in the conversation at the beginning. And
that's smart, though. I mean, as far as like production-wise, like.
It's a good way to mislead the public.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
You don't know what the fuck in them cups, and you don't know, you know what I'm saying? How much is, like you said, you can't see it fluctuating, because if you could, you could see, oh, these niggas is drinking, like.
Well, in that episode, that first episode, the girl was doing her hair. The third black girl was doing her hair, and you could tell that they were splicing it up because she had like eye mask under her eye, and then you would see her over here doing the skincare. Then she cut back to the sink. I don't know why I know the shit like that now, but I was like, they fucking with the editing. They fucking around.
Yeah, that is a big part of like reality. When you're watching reality shows now, you literally have to pay attention to shit like that, because if you don't, you'll kind of be tricked into thinking like you said, something happened like chronologically when literally.
Or you hearing people talk, but you're not seeing their mouth move, and they done clip something from the confessional over the real footage.
Yeah, I kind of wish like reality TV was like a little more realistic. Like I wish they didn't do as much editing, but you know, I guess.
I think if we did like a short bid on some reality TV, the pod would blow.
What you mean?
I mean, like you could join Easy and them over at Studs TV Atlanta, which I see is happening, and I'll get on there. There's really nothing marketing to me now. I'm old for reality TV.
I mean, they have reality TV for old people. Not old people, but like, you know, like aunties, and I feel like we kind of on the cusp of that. Like,
I don't know where I would fit in.
I'm trying to figure out where exactly like we could fit in. Because I mean, I could go to Stud TV, but also
Stud TV, they around the same age. You might
but
find
also,
them childish.
Yeah, I mean, I might be around them like, y'all, I don't care about none of this.
That's good for TV.
Like, you know, so I feel like. Yeah, we have to kind of think about that. Maybe we need our own little reality show.
Is this maybe not a reality show?
I was gonna say that. Like, maybe we should have like they need a podcast, reality show about podcasters.
They gonna pick everybody who's already popping.
We don't care about them though, cause we already, you know what I'm saying. Like, we want to see the people who, cause there's a lot of people that have podcasting. I mean, who have podcasts, but they're not like super big, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not Poor Minds, or they're not Tonight's Conversation. Like, we're just regular people, and we have good topics, good conversation. But like,
Poor Minds is a good podcast.
Yeah, and it's popular. But like,
Deontay Kyle got something over there at Grits and Eggs. I feel like that's a good. I sound like my coworker from Philly. That's a good John there. I watched like the episode this morning, and it was really, really fucking good.
Who's the what you say the person name is?
Deontay Kyle. Over there at Grits and Eggs.
I heard of that before. Did you? I don't know if you brought it up or.
I know I posted him this morning watching that episode. That was a good fucking John this morning. Because I had seen the clips, and like I fuck with Deontay's videos, but I never got a second. I think now because I'm off work, I got a second to sit down and really watch the whole thing. That's a podcast there. He's really got something. He's doing something there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out.
That's not just I fuck with him on TikTok. That's a show there.
Yeah.
He got something going.
I fuck with a lot of podcasts, but you know, I do enjoy like podcasts that are not like the biggest, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like those are the ones that kind of get overlooked.
I think those are also the people who quit though. That's the disappointing part. Are we still on what we're watching?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
I mean, we can move on to honorable mention though.
Yeah,
I think you have that. Yeah.
I know, but I feel like we was having a good conversation, but. Do we want to keep the people here on New Year's Day?
I mean, you know, they'll be here.
Honorable mention, surprise, surprise, it's Doechii. Doechii's Alligator Bites Never Healed, named Best Hip Hop Album of the Year by Rolling Stone. Woo! That's my bitch. Woo! Go Doechii.
You seen that clip?
Doechii.
You seen that clip of her and Issa?
Yes.
I was
Issa did that part perfectly too.
Man, they ate that.
To the point where I asked myself, was that Issa on the album? And no, it was Doechii. But I said, oh damn, I mean, they out there.
And I feel like a lot of people. I mean, you know, if you've watched Insecure, then you know like why that was such a like moment.
Because she be talking to herself in the mirror.
Mm-hmm. And Doechii also, you know, had that back and forth like dialogue with her other self too. So like, it was just dope seeing them do that shit, because it's like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? This is y'all shit. This is, you know, Issa for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was just kind of like with Doechii and her, like if you wasn't familiar with her before, like, you know, like, and you heard that song, you like, okay, you kind of understand the concept.
Yeah, and Issa got them words down packed. She knew her pacing. She was right on time.
Yeah.
That's a professional there.
I love Issa.
I love her.
I just love her work ethic.
Put us on radio. Someone pick us up. I'm so sick.
I feel like we,
working.
I feel like we have to do a better job of like reaching out to people too. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen
I
a
have
clip.
a huge problem feeling like a fan. Like when I posted Deontay Kyle on my story today, I almost took it down like 4 times. I don't want nobody acting like I'm a fan. That's why I don't be reaching out.
I'm weak. I am a fan though.
I do be a fan, but I don't want to be like a fanned out.
But I
like,
right. It's like we actually are like we take it serious. Like I was about to say we are professionals, which we are.
We
you
are.
know, we're professional podcasters. But like, you know, people don't know that. So like we have to kind of put ourselves out there a little more. I was watching this clip of like Lady London, the rapper, and she was basically saying like her first like brand deals, she reached out to them and was like, this is, you know, my accomplishments as far as like social media or whatever. This is what I did. This is what I've done. Like, you know, can I work with y'all? So I feel like if, you know, sometimes we might just have to like, you know, stick our neck out there sometimes. But yeah.
difficult,
But
lemon difficult.
I say all that to say, I think we will get picked up by somebody, a production company, a podcast platform, something like, because we're too dope not to. You know what I'm
A
saying?
year from now, we're going to be in a video like, so they stole our money.
Hey, no, we ain't playing those type of games.
We didn't do our due diligence because we didn't want to edit the clips no more.
I'm weak. Nah, we got to read them contracts. You don't get us a little lawyer or something.
Girl, they tear me up on TikTok right now because I misspelled Keith.
Keith? Like Keith Lee?
Like the name Keith, yeah.
I'm weak.
I put the I first.
They need to relax.
Like, who the fuck spelled Keith? Like, and I was like, before E, except after C.
Right, it's that. Oh, yeah.
And they were like, and except for Keith.
I
Oh
be
my
saying
God.
that too, though. When I'm spelling certain words, I be like, I before E.
Except after C.
But the English language is so.
And
you
I'm
know.
supposed to read these contracts. That was funny. Please don't try to scam us.
Yeah, no, we're not going for that.
Well, that's honorable mention. Oh my God.
Next, we have Hotep of the Week. This week's Hotep is HBO and Warner Brothers.
It's about Max.
About Sesame Street.
God.
They are canceling Sesame Street. Sesame Street is seeking a new home following unrenewed deal with Warner Bros. Discovery. So after nearly a decade, HBO and Warner Brothers Discovery are ending their partnership with Sesame Street. According to The Hollywood Reporter, a spokesperson for HBO Max said, "It has been a wonderful creative experience working with everyone at Sesame Street on the iconic children's series, and we are thrilled to be able to keep some of the library series on Max in the U.S. As we've launched Max, though, and based on consumer usage and feedback, we've had to prioritize our focus on stories for adults and families. And so new episodes from Sesame Street at this time are not as core to our strategy."
Netflix need to pick that up.
And it says, although HBO will no longer finance new episodes of the Sesame Street, the network plans to release the show's 55th season in January 2025.
Netflix can't pick that up?
Somebody need to pick it up because the kids need it.
Can we pick it up? We ain't got no money.
Like, because every day I'm seeing, and it's crazy because I don't really have any like young kids or teenagers in my life. So I don't know how dumb the kids are. But like, they're saying it's bad, y'all. They saying it is bad. And I just feel like this is not the time to be canceling Sesame Street.
They know what they're doing.
While I can understand them saying like Sesame Street doesn't really cater to our audience, I mean, I get that.
Y'all don't have no...
But why did y'all pick it up in the first place? I don't understand how it even got over there.
But y'all don't have no friends. No friends. Y'all don't have a single friend in the market or somebody else who own a different network.
Oh yeah, Discovery. Discovery is an educational network, or it was. So like,
Didn't they have Discovery Kids?
I'm just saying, it's something. It got to be something that can be done. But to just be like, oh, we're gonna air this new season, but after that, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not of use to us, which is crazy because I feel like now is the time to be catering to the educational programs. Like
They're not gonna do it.
like,
And PBS can't take it back?
that's what I was about to say. PBS, like, I don't know. I don't really understand. I don't know, like, the politics behind it, but, like, the kids need something. Like, we have to figure something out. How do we get them back to, like, learning shit? And I had, like, a conversation with some people online. It was real short, but basically somebody was saying, like, the shows, we don't really have educational shows anymore because the kids are not paying attention. Like,
They're not interested in learning.
Yeah, like, they are distracted. They can't keep like, shows aren't able to keep kids' attention span for them to, like, learn. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, they, like, basically they're catering more to them trying to, like, keep their attention rather than them educating the kids, which, I mean, I understand because you can't educate them if you don't have their attention. But goddamn, like, I don't know what need to happen, but I just don't think, like, we should be straying away from educational content, especially with them trying to, like, change how schools are teaching certain things now. So, yeah, I just made them Hotep a week because, bro, this is just not it right.
That sucks. Next we have lyrics and lessons.
Yeah.
Which we can appreciate because we can read. I have log them off the web and every gangster's given actress, and all these fake activists leave me baffled, bewildered, relax a bit. And that is from Catfish by Doechii off of Alligator Bites Never Heal. And what I got from that is, with the impending TikTok ban, I'm really interested in seeing how some of these people are without this fucking platform. Like, there's a lot of internet activism going on, and it's not being backed by action. So when the audience goes home, does the show go on? I'm waiting to see.
Yeah. I wonder what a lot of niggas gonna do when TikTok gone. And not just not content creators, but also us people who consume the content, because I do feel like, you know, you do have people who are internet activists, but you also have the people who consume that content and who's like, okay,
yeah,
maybe they actually will go out and do something, or maybe, you know, maybe they feel inspired by that content. So, like, what happens to those people? Do they just not get informed anymore? Will they do their own research, or, like, you know, the TikTok, the impending, yeah, the TikTok ban is, like, really, like, has me curious. Like, what is life gonna be like without TikTok? Which is crazy because I remember when TikTok first started becoming popular, like, you know, when the pandemic hit, and we all were in the house watching TikTok, and I remember, like, refusing to download the app. Like, because I would see TikTok on, like, Instagram and on Twitter and shit, and I would be like, well, I don't need to download the app because I keep seeing it. And then eventually I downloaded it, and I'm like, even though I don't get on TikTok every day, I enjoy it when I get up there. So, like, what now? You know?
I definitely didn't expect like any sort of platform from TikTok. So
yeah.
I'll always appreciate TikTok. I've always been hesitant to say I am a TikToker. I think if it is gone, I will feel like something is missing. But I'm more worried for people who, like, that's their job.
Yeah.
It's their fucking job. Like, you're not just taking away an app. You're actually, like, fucking with people's livelihoods.
Yeah.
That's not funny.
It's really not. Like, I mean, a lot of people going to have to figure out what they're going to have to do. That's why I'm just like, I'm just hoping that it doesn't get taken away. But I feel like, even if they find a way for it to stick,
I think it's going to be fucked up.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be as beneficial to content creators as it was, because I feel like that's the whole point. Yeah. Like, they don't want people to, like, be getting paid from it. They don't want you to be learning a whole bunch of, like, beneficial information.
There's going to be a bunch of ads.
Yeah, I just feel like it's not going to be the same version that we've had.
For sure.
So, you know, I'm just curious to see. We got about a month. Actually, by the time it comes out.
We got 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Basically.
So.
What's 20 days? 3 weeks? 3 weeks. We got 3 weeks.
So, we're going to see, y'all. I mean, I don't know. But my lyric is, she says she see how I'm doing my thing. Now she want to suck me and swallow me. You all on my page, you liking my pics, but damn, you don't even follow me. And I feel like the lesson is from that is,
Good grief.
the lesson from that is like, I feel like people will admire you from afar, but won't actually like give you, you know, your flowers or your props.
I was going to say it was me until you said the last part because I'm like, I don't want to seem like a fan. So I'd be like, oh, look at them. You go, girl.
Yeah. And I do feel like a lot of people feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like a lot of people's like, I don't want to like come off like I'm doing too much, or I don't want to look like I'm a fan, or
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, I feel like that's kind of not problematic, but like if you like something or you love something, you should like show that person or the, you know, that thing, that appreciation, you know, because how are they gonna know if you don't show them? You know what I'm saying? Like if you liking my pictures, you liking my content, but you don't actually follow me, or you watching my stories, but you don't actually follow me, it's gonna make me think like you don't fuck with me. You just like watching.
Oh, yeah. I don't not follow, but I'll like, and I might like a post, but I'm not going to be like, love what you're doing, man. Good
Yeah.
Lord.
And I understand that, but like, just, you know, I feel like
You're correct.
Yeah, I just feel like if you fuck with somebody or something, it's no harm in just like telling them like, yeah, like I support you, I fuck with you, even if that just means like you following them. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to be all on dick or whatever, but like, hey, I think this person's cool. Let me follow them instead of just like watching from the fucking abyss or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sometimes I watch from the abyss.
yes, sometimes I do too. But like, if I find myself continuously doing it, I'm like, okay, let me just follow this person. Like,
Yeah.
for example,
I'm not trying to negate your point. I'm just trying to be.
No, I get it. I just, for example, like, is this one guy who does like his content is how to create content, like how to do effects on the camera, or like how to like shoot things differently, like, you know, that's his whole brand. And I kept seeing his like content like on my explore page. It's on Instagram. I kept seeing his content, and I'll be like, damn, like I like this, and I would save certain things. I'm like, okay, I want to kind of try this, so I'll save it. And then eventually I'm like, let me just follow this guy because I keep seeing his content and I actually do like it. Like, let me just follow him. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, okay, like that's just kind of what I got from that lesson. Like, you know, if you like something, you want to see it more often, you know what I'm saying? Like, take the action or take the steps that you need to take so that like that person can get what they need and you can get what you need.
That's good. That's very good.
Thank you.
Now I have lyrics and lessons, and it's really in line with the, hold on, time check.
Wait, you mean let me stay focused?
I mean, yeah, let me stay focused. It's really in line with what we were just talking about. With the TikTok ban coming, we also have a TikTok begging. There's a lot of people begging.
Yes. That's one thing. I'm going to let you finish. Go ahead.
Is it creative or is it lazy?
I think it's creatively lazy. That's one thing I'm not going to miss. I do not like begging content. I do not like the content of, and I don't want to.
Don't hurt somebody's feelings.
Right. I was about to say I don't want to be insensitive because I understand people have tough time. I understand all of that. But if you can sit on TikTok for hours and tell people, hey, I don't have any money, can you send me roses or send me cash apps, and you can go and get a job. And yes, people, or you can like actually create some content that you can get paid off of. But to make your content begging, like that's your
Come on, guys, double tap that screen, send them roses, meet the live goal. Come on, guys, please. I'm trying to get a new Mazda, please, everybody help me. My kids ain't ate in 3 days, please, double tap the screen, like us, send me a cash app, here's my PayPal.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. I don't care. What are you actually doing that deserves my hard-earned money? Nothing.
I mean, they have to be doing something to keep an audience.
I mean, it depends on who it is. Because, like I said, because I do feel like it's some influencers that go up there on TikTok that failed. I wouldn't say failed, but like people who were once upon a time big influencers on Instagram found their way over to TikTok
To beg.
and I spoke on this before. I feel like those people are taken away from like actual creator. You know what I'm saying? Actual.
I do feel like Big Draco was begging there for a little bit.
And yes, also, and I mean not to name drop, but or not to be shady.
Not to name drop, but
Not to be shady, but Lala. Just this is people off the top of my head. Lala, the skinny girl.
okay, I was like, Lala.
Alonzo, the the one who do hair. Yeah,
Okay. They be on the live?
they be on live. Double tap, send me gifts and
Battle.
battle, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? I can't wait to not see that shit no more, because that shit needs to be illegal.
Panhandling?
It's online panhandling. That's kind of what it's like.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. I hate it.
You don't think it's creative?
No,
I think it's doing what you can with what you got.
I think it's creative when somebody actually thinks of something. Like, for example, people, and it's usually like foreign people, like on TikTok, they pretend like they sleep, or it'd be like some Ethiopians like looking hungry, not. And I know what I'm saying is problematic, but it's like people who are in like third world countries who just, them. I feel like it's kind of creative because they're not actually sitting there well, some of them do be begging, but some of them is just, living their poor lives, and people is like feel bad for them.
Yeah,
it's like, I want
they're
to
doing it out of the goodness.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about though. Like, try to wake me up.
Like, at least you are, or I don't know if you're familiar with the content of like people who are doing like calligraphy.
Yeah, and they'll write your name.
That's creative.
What about the people who pop the popcorn with the flat iron?
That's creative, but yes, I hate seeing that content because it's just like, why are you popping popcorn with the fucking flat iron? That's stupid.
They're doing it
but it's something that will have people like engage. You know what I'm saying? If it's pulling somebody in, I can respect that. That's what I mean by creatively lazy. Like,
what about like the people who be like, they sit above the dunk tank and they're like, oh, at 5,000, I'm going to dunk myself. I've never seen those people like dunk themselves or do whatever. I'm going to drop all these Mentos into this bottle of Coca-Cola. Yeah. And then you're like, this motherfucker's never going to do it. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Like that type of stuff. Yeah, for
yeah.
sure. But I feel like that's creative.
Yeah, I feel like that is creative. It's just the people who just be like sitting in their car. I'm sleeping in my car. Help me get to 600K. Like, shit like that. And it's like, bro, you literally just sitting in your car. Like, you're not even doing anything that makes me want to donate to you.
What about those people who like reenact tours?
What you mean?
So they'll be like, Renaissance, and they'll do the whole fucking tour.
I ain't never seen that.
And they'll like sing and do the choreography.
I ain't never seen that.
You never seen that? I seen someone doing the Sweetener tour last night, Ariana Grande.
I literally never seen that. I did see that one tall ass dude who was dancing. He be like dancing in his room. I haven't seen him in a while on my page, but he used to be dancing in his room, and people would just be like sending him money.
Nah, I seen like they dressed up. They got the fan that say heated. They go through the whole thing.
I've never seen that.
They be having vocals too.
And that's one thing I like about TikTok is like it's so much shit up there. Like you could literally never see something and it be viral. Like
mix it and mix it and mix it and mix it, and they be reacting the whole tours and they do the moves and everything.
Yeah, I've never seen that. But hey, at least you working for it. At least you're doing something.
People, I be sending them a little coins.
Yeah. At least I feel like if you're doing something, then yeah, I mean, hey, it's lazy, but hey, you getting it how you live versus you just sitting there and expecting somebody to send you money just because you're going through a hard time.
And as much as I support mutual aid, poor people cannot support each other out of poverty.
Yeah.
And so it's not the wealthy folks sending y'all that money. And I guess the begging epidemic, the reason I started there is because TikTok's about to be clipped. what happens to these people?
They gonna be going on the street like the regular panhandlers, I guess, because that shit getting bad too. That shit getting worse.
It's getting bad.
So
Across the board.
Yeah, I understand because the economy is fucked up and like shit is getting more expensive. I mean, it's not that I don't understand like why people are doing it, but like I don't know what they gonna do. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like,
But if you got easy
'Cause
money,
you
you wouldn't
not-
be online panhandling too?
well, that's the thing. I could, but the shame stops me from. I personally can't see myself doing that.
You know who I'm a huge fan of, but who I think is secretly online panhandling? Well, not panhandling. They're finessing the audience into sending them gifts. Saucy Santana. He always act like the gifts piss them off. He'll be like, it's 7 a.m. Why the fuck would you turn me into Elvis Presley?
We
But you know what they do?
keep doing it because they feel like he don't like it, or they trying to irritate him, or it's reverse like psychology.
Yeah.
I've never sent anybody a gift on TikTok.
I have ASMR people gifts because they help me sleep. And
Like, I mean, I
Mostly
personally like the content I see on TikTok, and I'm like, I'll like it or I'll share it, but sending you money is kind of where I like draw the line because like you said, like I'm broke. I'm not the richest person. Like
I'm not doing it big.
I literally don't have it to just be, you know what I'm saying, giving it away like that. Like, I don't.
Sometimes I send gifts to, Deb, Auntie, and Brandon. They have, you get on TikTok live and sing, and they critique you. And sometimes when people are good, I send them a little gift. And sometimes when they're horrible and they're getting bullied in the comments, I just send them a little rose.
Yeah. Yeah, I still don't, I don't know how to do any of that shit. I honestly, till this day, I don't know what a fucking battle, I don't even know what that is. How do you do it? I don't understand how.
You can tap the screen, but to get more points than the other guy, people got to send you gifts. And they send you gifts.
And I don't get it. Like, I don't get why people send money to, because they want like a person to win the battle, but like,
yes,
I don't get the point. Once they win the battle, then what? You done sent this person $20, mind
and
you,
they're only gonna get two.
And they're
those 20.
Exactly, and they're not gonna get the full money that you send, and then they just win the battle and you get nothing. They might not even recognize your name. Like, they may, but they may not. Like, you might get a thank you, you might not. So it's just like, me personally, I don't get the appeal of it.
Or the people writing names. If you send a little gift, they write.
Now them, I get it, because sometimes I be like, I would never do it, but sometimes I think about it like, damn, I would love to see my name written like all cute, like how they do it. But am I about to send you? However, I don't even know like how people do that. Like, I don't know. It just be like, well, I guess I'll never see my name because I know it ain't another Atiana that's finna send some money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's never like,
it ain't gonna happen for me neither.
Yeah, so.
And that's what I'm saying. We need to send me some money, damn it.
Well, I just hope people are really thinking about what they're gonna do. Like, if the shit does go away. I hope y'all got some backup plans. Because, I mean, technically we've been knowing that this shit been in motion for a while now.
You can't go live on Lemonade.
And, I mean, YouTube is going to be kind of harder to break into. Like, if you already don't, like, have that following, it's going to be hard. Not to say it can't be done, but, like, it's not going to be as easy as TikTok because TikTok is, like, short form content. So it's, like, easier to, like, scroll through and see you can see a lot of content in an hour versus on YouTube, you might actually spend an hour watching one thing. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, for real.
But I wish everybody the best.
Wishing you all the best. We're not going to give you any money, but we are praying for you. For a couple dollars, you can make it to the top of my prayer list.
So again, we're going to circle back after January 19th. Well, really probably after the 20th because that's when Trump gets inaugurated.
It's too much going on.
And we're going to talk about
if that nigga say TikTok, I'm going to be hot.
Even if he do, like we said, I don't think it's going to be to our benefit. I think it's going to be to him and Elon Musk benefit. And we're going to probably see a whole bunch of racist shit or, I don't know. We're going to see y'all. We're going to find out.
Thoughts and prayers.
Next we have advice from Umar, but this week is not going to be Umar. We actually have some.
Umar. My mind burnt up.
We we actually have advice from Tabitha Brown, Auntie Tab.
Hello there. You all right? No? I know. I know that you're not. Can we talk about why? Well, baby, you have given yourself to so many people. You ain't got nothing left for you. I'm talking about you have let people wear you out, and you've never done the same for yourself. You have always put yourself last. You know what's crazy? I don't even think you've put yourself last. You're not even in the list. You ain't in the lineup.
You ain't in the lineup. So yeah, I feel like it's a new year, and I think this is the perfect time to kind of like focus on yourself and focus on like what you're doing for yourself and like what you're putting out into the world, and like, you know what I'm saying, like not focusing on other people as much, because I feel like if you're not putting yourself first, you're not like taking the time to work on yourself, you can't help anybody else.
What's they say? You can't pour from an empty cup, but some of y'all be taking it too far. But whatever.
Like you running on fumes and you trying to fucking fill up somebody else. Ain't shit in the tank.
It's not a damn thing.
You finna run out of gas. You finna be on the side of the road.
Stranded.
So let's not be stranded on the side of the road for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You got to go the extra mile, you know what I'm saying, for yourself. You have to go, you know what I'm saying? Like, do your part, do your shit, take a self-care day, whatever it is you need to do so that you can be your best self. Because the people around you, they won't have a choice but to, you know what I'm saying, like kind of be on their shit.
Right.
Like, or they're going to get left.
Supergirl, I'm here to save the world. And I want to know who's going to save me. Remember that song?
Yes, and that's the theme. That's
she
the
was
message.
trying to tell us something.
It's very simple.
And that song is old as fuck.
And you got to save yourself because ain't nobody coming to save you. So, hey, just
There
keep
ain't
that
a
in
space
mind.
program for niggas. We stuck here, nigga. Is that a tribe called Quest? There
I
ain't a
have
space
no idea.
program for niggas. Man, you stuck here, nigga.
I have no idea. But this is perfect timing because TikTok is stacked up right now.
Yeah, I will be glad when I don't have to deal with that. This has been another episode of Let Me Stay Focused. Happy New Year. I hope you enjoyed your Christmas. And don't be a hating ass bitch during the break. You might lose your man before Valentine's Day. Be careful.
Be on your best behavior.
A little tip from me to you.
Oh, we.
Bye.
Peace.
Another episode of Let Me Stay Focused. Don't be a hating ass bitch during the break.
Peace.
Bye.